you haven't skipped about finish up till he messes with Carmelo and not Carmelo Anthony. Davis and Harden. Once he crosses them, I'm skipping it. Nobody wants to see him. Well, I mean, a lot of people like Michael Jordan, but I don't. Sadly, I mean, I like Larry Bird more. And I always have liked Larry Bird more. He was underrated, but he was so good. He was like Andrew Wiggins, which is a guy that I have on my franchise.
Tell them where I'm from. Make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your down. Say, get in with the business, I'm gonna be there in a minute.
Yeah, I got that win.
I'm gonna run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, I see
the 2K Sports pregame show.
I have Andrew Wiggins, which is 2 OP.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Sacramento Kings. Looking at the Kings, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. I mean, and I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. I mean, it's a family, the basketball team, you playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him out this set.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
As long
at.
as I could push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
Let's go. Sorry, guys. I was looking at a Facebook message I got. Jeez, it's like really dark. Can I lighten it up in any way?
Starting in powerful.
It's a little bit better.
It's Friday night. And
oh, that's a lot better. God.
We're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement.
You got a joy.
Joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Well, it was the Sacramento Kings winning their last game against the Clippers.
Wiggins.
They played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Dwayne Wade.
There you go.
Collison, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot.
All stops the dunk there.
Dwight Howard.
Outcome in a bad situation.
He's bad at shooting.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy, one of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
Now Patterson, following Jarrett Jack's three-point attempt. Collison kicks to Wade. Just 5 to shoot.
Probably going to use J.R. Smith.
Collison with another miss. And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat, remain positive. He's done all those
score of the game.
Competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft. Byron Scott questioned his desire. Guys go about their work.
Sorry, guys. That's really starting to hurt. There we go.
In different manners.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Patterson, the shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
That's
Could
really
be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Smith outside, from deep.
I was gonna say money.
Excellent D from Wade.
And they're
But I was wrong.
to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Patterson dishes to Wade. Teardrop shot. Lakers passing it around.
God, they're making me hot.
Wade kicks to Valanciunas.
On, JR.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
That was stupid.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wiggins drives in and misses it off the right side of the rim. Inside, Collison, no good. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And it's Wiggins missing.
Oh my God.
He just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Fast break, the Lakers.
There we go. There's some scoring.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
The Kings trailing. Wiggins outside. Puts up a 3. Again, Wiggins missing.
He's cold. I gotta
Not
use
really
J.R.
his
Smith.
best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Rebound by the Kings.
Nobody's
You're
making
not
shots.
see that very often.
Except this boy right
Space,
here.
but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
J.R.
Smith
Smith.
for 3. The rebound by Patterson.
He's only made 2
Patterson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
shots
And, you know,
total.
we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on the team was easy to see. Teams really just stand out. That's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
So it's the Lakers now. The Kings getting the bucket. And for 3, Collison. And that one's good. Collison's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, the Kings, I think, will look back and realize they made a dubious decision the way they handled that coaching change. I mean, lucky for them, they were able to right things, so to speak, by landing George Karl later on. Clearly one of the better coaches in NBA history.
And some changes here for the Kings. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Ginobili in for J.R. Smith. The Lakers also changing it up. Hill, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Arthur comes in for
What was
Andre
he
Iguodala.
doing?
And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Darren
Ah,
Collison.
dang.
Davis is
Now,
checked
see
in
if I
for
cover up
Dwight
this
Howard.
one. This one doesn't activate.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
I don't know why.
Wade outside. There's the pick. Pass to Arthur for 3.
Oh, God.
Offensive rebound.
Thank you.
Patterson. And good work on the boards that pick up the second
Wrong
chance
guy.
points.
They have got
we
to
actually
put a
got him.
body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Ginobili with the 3. The Lakers with the
Oh,
rebound.
he's going to get hot, and I
Coming
know
off
it.
that win against Minnesota.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Derek. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
Not true,
Kicks to
actually.
Davis.
Andrew Wiggins got most of them if you didn't
Out
watch
to the
episode
right
1.
wing. The pass to Ginobili. It's stolen by Wade.
Oh, I'll get better later
Here's
on in
Hill.
it.
The shot no good. Some solid
Maui
defense from
Ginobili.
Grant.
Oh, you already know where I'm going to
Oh,
shoot.
for Jordan Hill,
Right
something
where his hot
wonderful
spot
happened to
is.
him last season. The breakthrough he'd been waiting for on his 6th year.
Yeah, Kevin, you
Too
know,
easy
it had to
for
do,
him.
and I think correlated with him getting a chance
That's
to
probably
start
the good
games,
reason why I
and
like him.
It blew
He's
up
my
for him
favorite
from
player,
there, posted
really.
career high averages
But I do
across
have a
the board.
Dwayne Wade poster.
Here's Hill.
Y'all didn't
After the
know.
made shot from Mono
Pretty
Ginobili.
sure you all didn't
It really
know.
depends on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D
Y'all have
draped
never
on
seen
it,
my
they
room.
expect him to make it.
From the wing. That one wide left.
The defense needs to play tight on him,
Come on,
and that's
Jack.
exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Actually,
Well, one thing that you can always
Exact.
say about
It's right
Dwayne
over there.
Wade is that he is at his best when the game is
that's a
on
Russell
the line.
Westbrook.
He truly lives for the big moments.
He
God,
does.
come on.
And Wade has been in so many of those big
did I
moments over
drop?
the course
Oh.
of his career.
Like,
5 trips
yeah,
in the
that
NBA
was my monster.
Finals,
I'm screwed.
and he really does thrive.
that's over there a
under
little bit
pressure.
further. It's Dwayne Wade, but oh
That
well.
free throw good from Wade.
And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth
All right.
quarter during the regular season. Very productive
see it.
in the
You're about to
fourth
see it.
quarter from a scoring standpoint.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now.
Rally it up.
Jarrell
Rally
Stokes
it.
comes
Rally
in
it.
for Channing Frye. And McRae subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Ginobili. Dellavedova dishes to Hill.
Now,
Great tee that time from Davis.
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was third most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Ginobili. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Grant gets a wide open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Ginobili. Dellavedova kicks to Hill.
my guy
Hill's
messed
got
up.
his first 2 points.
Supposed to be
Another
right.
nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post
Oh, you already
effectively
know.
so far.
Yeah, and I
But
think we're going to see them
going this way.
operating a lot of their
No.
offense from the interior
No, I'm not.
today.
It's Ginobili with the drive, and he gets it to go.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Dellavedova kicks to Wade.
Thank you.
It's Hill on the wing. And lots of
Oh, you know what?
contact
Just
there.
give him a hard
Missing the shot.
foul.
He'll shoot 2. That one on Ginobili.
Hard foul
Yeah,
him.
the Lakers last season were just a completely
know
different
why?
team after Kobe's injury. Not
Ah.
so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right
Someone's
now.
doing better without me?
Joe
Question
Ingles
mark.
is checked in for Wade. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Stokes.
Oh, that's a
Still
bad
getting warmed
shot.
up offensively. No
I thought
buckets
he
yet
shot
in
a
the
lot
game for
quicker.
him. Allen passes to Ingles. Miller against Ginobili. Now here is Miller.
Hold
He
it.
started closely. Pass to Arthur. Right side Hill. With 1 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
I was about to
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
just try it.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Jarrett Jack is out there with J.R. Smith. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Howard. And it's Frye in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now here's Collison. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And he gets it to go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Well, Dwight Howard had that back surgery, and he's had knee trouble, and he is no longer quite as dominant, Clark, as a player we saw back in certainly his younger days in Orlando.
Yeah, but nonetheless, Kevin, he's still in the conversation for best centers in the NBA. I think he remains a superstar big man when he's healthy.
And stolen by Fry. And
You know
here
why?
we go. Fast
This
break.
reason.
Jack's got it, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Wow, that's
Get it going.
smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing
You
him.
can't
at
really
the
see it,
end of
but
those
I'm like
breaks.
doing a circle.
He
It
makes
kinda
it look fun and easy.
Now
Look
here's
at that.
Collison. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man. And you remember back in Orlando, Dwight Howard, a three-time Defensive Player of the Year, not to mention a slam dunk title. He's
been
lost
easy
some
on
of that lift, but still has more than just about any other center in our league.
And here is Los Angeles now. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Here's Iguodala. No good. Wiggins with some nice D. The Kings trail by 3. Smith wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And Howard missing a lot of time last season with various knee issues. He's taken his training and conditioning regimen to a new level, it looks like, to kind of preserve his body for the long haul. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Andrew Wiggins is too
You know,
tired.
Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million
And after
contract
last game, he's
in
dead.
2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Patterson comes in for
was
Joe
right his
Ingles.
way.
And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Miller. It's taken away by Collison.
Short midget.
3-on-3. 14 feet away. Good on the jump shot. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure
Aw,
at the
thought
defensive end,
Andrew
guys,
Wiggins
and have
was gonna get
piled
his 2
up the
points.
steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Valanciunas, good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them
Andrew Wiggins.
more opportunities to
There.
score.
And Wiggins throws it down.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're
I
right.
tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Now here's Patterson. He had 10 points in the win against Minnesota. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Smith. Collison dishes to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Why is he throwing it so far up?
To the inside. Here's Collison, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and
Foul you,
shoot
bud.
2.
Normally I won it, but
A strong season
I'm just
from
gonna
Darren
foul you.
Collison, cut short last year. Break shut down at the end
Might
of
be a good
last
shooter, but
February.
I'm
Yeah,
still
he
trying to make
had
you earn
that
them.
issue with his hip, and that kind of ended things for him in what had been a promising season.
7
A
down.
shame, since he was having the best of his
Wiggins.
career to date.
Collison was having a career year last year, guys. I mean, 16 points a game was a
J.R.
career high
Smith.
for him. And he also shot more threes than ever before.
Junior
Grown man
Smith.
power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up
Killed
in the
me.
past. Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate? And I think even in the injury-shortened season, Collison showed he is still a starter in the NBA. Now, he's been used as a super
really?
six man in the
That
past,
messed me
but
up.
he's just as effective, I
don't wanna be
believe,
10 down.
at starting the game.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Frye with the ball. Smith for 3. And he gets the bucket. Smith's got 10 points. Here's Collison.
6.
The feed to Dellavedova.
God, this team
Trying
can't
to
keep
come
leaving
right
them
back with
open.
the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Fry. And another three for Sacramento.
Well, they
There we
really
go.
started
Now,
to come
my
on
guys
here
are-
in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they looked offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Here's Dellavedova. And the rejection by Smith. And they're able to recover. Valanciunas, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior
I meant to
defense.
throw it behind
All
my
right, a
back
moment
and
check
to
out
the guy.
stats for Jack.
Frank.
How he did last season. Put up about 12 points a game, 4 assists,
Dwight
and
Howard,
3 rebounds.
Jesus.
And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that.
Wiggins.
Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
And the Kings making a change here. Davis
That's
is checked
exactly what I
in.
threw it to. It's just-
Here's Dellavedova. It's taken away by Smith. And it's Wade with the rebound.
God!
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. Well, somehow the Lakers managed to avoid ending up in last place in the West last season. Still, it's a far, far cry from the Lakers teams of the past. Only 21 wins for them on the season.
Floats one up. And the rejection by Smith. And he gets it back. Nice shot by Arthur.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Cutting into that
I
lead
want
a
to see
little
if
bit.
they show the vertical.
And the
That was
basket is
mean.
still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Dellavedova kicks to Wade. They set the pick. There's the dish to Arthur. The 10th pick. Feeds to Jack. The second chance effort. And Davis can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's his first foul. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Stokes is checked in for Howard. Grant comes in for Wiggins. Bono Ginobili, he's checked in for Smith. And McRae subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Allen's checked in for the Lakers. Miller comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now here is Miller. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clock is at 3. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Hill passes to Allen. It's back to Hill. Out to Wade. Good. And Miller gets the assist. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Takes a 3. The shot is good by McRae. McRae's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here is Miller. Tight defense on him. Pass away. The baseline J. Here's Hill. And he banks in the layup. Hill's got his third basket of the night.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing.
Now Wade. Ginobili missing from long range. Wade outside. He dishes it to Hill. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pass to Ginobili. From deep three-point range. And that's not going to go. That'll do.
Thank you, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. And let's get... All right, that is going to wrap up
Really
our
quick, 'cause
halftime
I'm really
report
focused.
as it's...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here
GK is
now.
pretty good.
It's been a good one for Smith. He's
Like
got
Wild
10
Boy.
points, and he's tacked on a couple
Young
of blocks
man.
today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Patrick Patterson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And there's Collison. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Iguodala in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Smith after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Smith, no luck.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Collison, begins with the block. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And it's Wade penetrating. Here's Valanciunas, and he comes in for the dunk.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep. And if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
That's his third person. For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Wade kicks to Iguodala. Off the screen, begins with the block. They recover.
Yep, good job,
and
Dwight.
So he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Don't even know who it is.
It's on Dwight Howard. The Lakers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Don't even know who that is.
And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, he knew it was just a matter of time with him.
The Kings trail by 8 and out of bounds as Los
Why was my
Angeles
point
Kings
guard all the way over there?
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Yeah, no kidding.
Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut down on his turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career-high 57%, and that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
Collison against Jack, and the foul on Jarrett Jack. That's his third foul of the game. And the Lakers with possession here. Wade kicks to Collison. And the Lakers with another miss.
Talking about Valanciunas, the light clearly went on last season. He was more assertive, refined his post.
Bang!
The next step is to extend his shooting range so he can help space the floor on offense.
And here's Collison after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. A drive by Collison, and it's blocked. It's deflected. The Kings trail by 5. For 3, Smith. They get it back.
Oh, no, I don't.
Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Iguodala dishes to Valanciunas. Patterson passes to Collison. And stolen by Howard. Left side, Jack. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Collison kicks to Valanciunas. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Howard. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Smith.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Iguodala. Here's Valanciunas. That's good.
Wiggins.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Dwayne Wade. Jack passes to Smith from past the arc. Another three for Sacramento.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Collison. He has 7. Soft.
Dwight Howard should have been running.
Collison's got 9. Well, the main problem last year for the Kings, Greg, their defense. Just couldn't slow teams down on their end of the court, and it cost them.
Yeah, and listen, a lot of it had to do with the defensive problems overall. They were pretty much in the bottom 10 of every major defensive category, and dead last in blocks as well. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Smith outside from deep three-point range. Sacramento gets it back, but they get it back. Howard dishes to Smith for the tie. The rebound by Patterson.
Oh, no.
Patterson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And stolen by Howard. And Jack kicks to Smith. And stolen by Patterson. Here's Dellavedova. Patterson with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Patterson a screen on Jack. Here's Dellavedova. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And it's a 5-point Laker lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end.
Oh, yeah, so now you make it whenever I don't need the tie.
As a result.
Got it.
So their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Patterson, the screen. The floater. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 9 points in the quarter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets.
Andrew Wiggins.
In the paint.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here comes.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia
Cam,
giving us a great look at that one.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
The drive by Collison. Can't hit.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Here's Smith.
Oh, sorry, guys. Y'all can't really see.
What's
going on here? Hold on just a second, guys. I got a comment. Alright.
Jacked on the way up.
I got a comment, guys. I just wanted to kind of look.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers
if you're watching this
also one of your best
after today, it's going to have the intro.
J.R. Smith. Everywhere
That's going to be about normal. If you watch it the day I make it, it's not going to have the intro. If you watch it
to its detriment.
After the day,
the changes for Sacramento.
It's going to have the intro and the
Davis
outro.
Is checked in for Howard. Jarnell Stokes comes in for Channing Frye. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ginobili in for Jarrett Jack.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Grant. 6 points for Ginobili.
That was some floppy
They haven't been
hands.
as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR
I thought I got that
he's
one.
knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team. Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that one from another time zone.
You just watch him pull up, always so dangerous. And Andre Miller, what a virtuoso floor general he has been by far. He's the real leader in assists.
They're talking about it.
Players, over 1,000 more assists than the next guy on the list, which is Chris Paul.
McRae's checked in for Smith. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wade's checked in.
And nobody guys among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Hill. Sacramento making that shot. And the shot is good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Kings leading now by 6. And here is Ginobili. He's got 6. From deep. The shot is off.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat.
Here we go, boys.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 47%. Pretty solid. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Sacramento.
He had a load.
Ginobili out there with McRae. And there's Davis. And it's Stokes into the 4. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Kings?
Defensively, they played a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Andre Miller, one of the best dime droppers around.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. The 3-ball. Rebound Hill.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's Iguodala 11 feet.
He's so tough to guard.
Iguodala back in 2014 had more like a
right by you.
Here's Davis, and he bangs it home with
more
one
like
hand.
a box.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
And the Kings making a change here. Jack's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Darren Collison. He's checked in for Andre Miller. Wade gets the bucket.
Boy, nice job by Collison to make that defender feel it.
Kings leading now by 3. And Jack kicks to Ginobili. Back to Jack. Here's Grant. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Arthur. The rebound by Grant.
The
nice
ball
work
pretty
there
much
to
got
contest
stopped.
the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Lakers trail by 3.
The game actually had to push the ball off.
This is to Wade. On the wing, it's Iguodala. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 9 points for Iguodala.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Sacramento again missing. Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. That might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Davis. Fry comes in for Grant, and Wiggins is...
I sent that back. I don't think they were ready for it. I don't think he was ready for it. I don't think he was ready for that one.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for
Send
Darren
that all the
Collison.
way back.
The Lakers shooting 43% from the field. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Patterson. And the Lakers with another miss. For Sacramento, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter.
Makes it.
They are 2 of 6, and the basket good.
Wiggins is going to take it whenever he needs it.
He delivers down the stretch.
The Lakers trail. Patterson, a screen on Jack.
Ow.
Dellavedova, the pass to Patterson. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Patterson. 17 points now for Valanciunas.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Again, Wiggins missing.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here's Valanciunas, and that misses. That would have put him up.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road game.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples.
Smith checked in for the Kings. And both free throws good for Franz.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division.
Ow!
That's terrible.
Iguodala dishes to Valanciunas. That one coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got 5 assists in the game.
I saw him earlier.
Smith outside, stolen by Wade. To take the lead, here's Valanciunas. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Smith for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm
down,
on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Quick.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Wiggins, right side. Kings moving the ball around. To the left side wing. And stolen by Patterson.
Ray's got to get up and running.
Wade heading to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them.
There you go.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Dellavedova. Defended by Jack. Dellavedova kicks to Patterson. And it's sent back by Howard. They recover it.
God.
Another miss by Wade.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Kicks it to Wiggins. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the pass to Dellavedova. Wade on the wing. Cannot hit. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
I can tie it up right now if I make a 3-point.
They're setting the table for one another.
I don't think I'm going to go for the 3 to tie it up. I think I'm going to go for
they're playing as one unit out there.
With 2 minutes left.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
About
hey,
2
Kevin, I
possessions
got
left.
a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Dellavedova kicks to Valanciunas.
Some good plays for Valanciunas in this one. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half.
Yes.
He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's
Itching my head on that
what
one.
you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better
J.R.
off.
Smith, we need you at the time.
He gets
that or
them to
Andrew
within
Wiggins
one
or
possession, but
Gray.
that miss puts a lot
I don't
of
remember his
pressure
first
on
name
their defense.
at all. I think Chris Gray or something like that.
Some things that can be improved and wants to
Gray,
get everybody
like that.
back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good
Dwight
use of
Howard,
the
J.R.
timeout.
Smith,
I mean,
Andrew
there's something
Wiggins.
that he's noticed that can give his team a lift. I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Wade passes to Dellavedova. Wade with no one around. It's hauled in by the Kings. To the inside. Wiggins. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And you like to see since the half now he's
1
finally
point.
starting to come around.
And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 1. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth
That's a
quarter of
good
this
reason
one.
why they timed out.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Dellavedova, that's good.
3-point
That
game.
feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Now, here's Fry to tie it up. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Lakers leading by 3. Dellavedova kicks to Wade. Wasted no time on that one.
5.
And the Kings shooting 40% in the fourth. For 3, Fry. Rebound by Dellavedova. The Lakers shooting 57%.
Might lose my
in this
second
fourth
game,
quarter.
guys.
On the wing, Iguodala. A baseline J. And that one comes up a bit short.
Rush.
And, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
The Lakers on offense.
Andrew
It's
Wiggins
a
foul.
3-point game. And now we've got the intentional
3.
foul. It's the first
4.
that gives them a 4-point cushion.
5.
So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You're about to
tell
see
you what,
something
those
that
free
I
throws will
normally
give them
never
some
do,
much
guys.
needed breathing
I'm
room.
desperate for a win.
Two-possession game now.
Give me my clipboard.
They're trailing by 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Some changes for Sacramento. Ginobili comes in for Wiggins, and it's Jackson in for Jarrett Jack. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Buries it from outside.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the
3.
clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe.
4.
And they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws.
I'm going to keep timing out so
are
I
a
can
lot
shoot
different
3-pointers.
than early game
I'm
free
catching
throws
up by
in terms
1
of making
every shot. I know why my team is doing it.
They trail by 4. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul.
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
4, 5.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And
6.
so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Iguodala against Ginobili. And here's Fry from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Knocks it loose.
Okay.
Stolen by Patterson. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd.
Dwayne, you guys.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan, Jonas Valanciunas. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no... And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
Be right back, guys.
I can't looking for you with Haitians. I stay from good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
That's gonna be it, guys. So by tomorrow, this video will be edited so you all can see it. Actually, I'm not even gonna save it because, you might as well. That seems very embarrassing. That's gonna be it, guys. So.